Good morning, everybody. Let's see. What do we got here? I'm trying to see.
Wow, that's really lagging.
Yeah, Polar Bear Ed, Sandy, Bocce,
Major.
Mater.
Do you want to grow your YouTube channel? Do you want to earn
What
more
the
views,
hell?
more subscribers?
Amateur, we're going to get there. We're going to get this going here. Amateur movement.
Morning, Junkyard. Morning, Mater.
So hopefully everybody's had a good week and did something productive this week.
Nope.
Productive.
Yeah.
What's productive?
I don't know. I didn't make it there this week.
Me neither.
I'm hoping to get something done today. I'm going to rejet my carburetor and stuff for tomorrow.
I'm gonna take all the old fuel out and put new fuel in, start it, check the oil, maybe tire pressure.
Mater's still waiting on coffee. Well, I think I have another issue as well because I don't like that left-hand turn out of the gate. So I don't know if something's off. I'm going to string it and check it today and see because that left-hand turn coming out of the gate ain't no good.
You were probably leaning.
Well, the track had a lean to it too.
Yeah.
That way.
Well, I'm still going to check that chassis and everything and make sure that everything's right and nothing's loose.
Because if you watch the videos, Bo went that way the first time too, and a couple other tractors went that way too.
Yeah.
You just did it a lot faster.
Yeah.
I wonder why. And he didn't have nothing on the front end that he needed.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to go over it pretty good today, and I want to retune pitch black and reset them points and everything. Morning, Lucky's house.
Oh yeah.
But we're gonna try to get it figured out and see what the heck's going on with it. Hopefully, it's a lot better run tomorrow.
I'm hoping for that too.
Yeah. Morning, Ken.
What up, guys?
Ken's doing paperwork.
Uh-oh.
He's got his glasses.
He's got the spectacles.
You have to do that when you get old.
Tell me
Yeah,
about
I
it.
I know.
It's too early for paperwork.
I got a lot to do today.
Oh, Lordy.
Not enough time to do it all, I think.
Don't you just hate the end of the month when you got all the paperwork to do?
Well, this ain't the end of the month. This is just from last night. End of the month
Lordy.
coming up.
Yeah. Yep.
And Bocce, I did try your blanket out last night, Bocce. That thing's warm. I love it.
I use mine every day when I come home from work. It's on my chair.
Well, if you wouldn't have your AC torquing at, negative 10 degrees.
Well, it gives me a reason to use my blanket. I'm like Linus in his blankie now.
Yeah, I was sitting there last night after I got home and did some stuff and sat down in the chair and it's a little chilly in here. Oh, I'll go get that blanket. Got it. Laid it across my legs. About an hour later, realized I had to take that sucker off.
They're warm. They really
Yes,
are.
it is. Well, I love the weight of it. That's the thing.
Yeah. Mater must have to go get his own coffee. He said he'd be right back. So, how's that fuel smell to you now with the new can, Ed?
It smelled a little stronger than the last stuff, but I don't know.
Does it have that burn?
A little bit. not like the other stuff didn't.
Yeah. I think it's a factor of this whole pandemic ordeal, and I think they got a lot of old fuel still laying around. But I looked at that can that you dropped off to me yesterday whenever I got home. There's no dates, no nothing on them cans. And that's what I was looking for, wondering. So
Yeah.
actually, you will never know how old the fuel is that you're purchasing.
No.
So
I think there's a batch number on it somewhere, but I'm not sure. Okay.
Bocce, the toddler's doing good. She slept all night. She didn't wake up howling and carrying on, and I didn't have to go out at 1 o'clock in the morning and walk her and everything that I've been doing each night, morning, whatever you want to call it. And she's doing real good. She's sleeping now.
And she was feisty as could be this morning.
Yeah.
But he's not telling you he finally changed her food.
I changed her food too, so had some food issues. But the one big plus, the dog likes to take Sandy's shoes and take them into her cage and all that stuff. Sandy and that dog have an issue.
No, we don't.
I think the dog doesn't like Sandy. I don't know.
And if you're standing at the kitchen sink, she hops up there, puts her paws, lays her paws right there, and watches what you're doing. She's looking around. I'm like, seriously?
Actually, if she's taking your shoes, she likes you.
I don't know. If Sandy sets anything down, that dog will grab it and take it and run to her cage. She took the daggone kitchen rugs out of the kitchen to her cage. And it's like, Sandy's always hollering at her, give it back, give it back. She's got to go crawl in the cage to get her stuff back.
It's her scent.
Yeah. And I laugh. But the downfall is whenever I leave to go to work, she runs out the door and wants to get in the truck. And it's like, no, you can't go.
See, I told you she's gonna be a dog truck or truck dog,
No.
Dog truck.
trucking dog.
Okay, so then we gotta solve that. We'll take her on vacation with us, and she can sit beside Ed.
I'm fine with that.
Not.
Ed has good video this morning, Ed.
Thank you. Did you like the thumbnail?
Yeah.
I just got done watching it. In fact, that's what I was doing when Sandy started this live up. I was watching videos. I caught Mick's and I caught yours and trying to catch up.
Keep Sandy organized. Organized. She's disorganizing me.
I think it's kind of funny.
Oh, she even took that big urn thing that's on the TV stand on the second shelf. She took it off. She drug it off of there because it has a bow on it. She grabbed a bow and pulled it off. I was dragging it around the house yesterday. Oh, yeah.
Because you keep antagonizing her. You won't leave her alone.
No, she takes the paddle and she takes it off the end table and takes it in there and tries to chew it up.
Yeah.
All Mark has to do is point it at her and she runs right in her cage. Sits there and looks at him like, huh, you ain't gonna get me now.
Yeah, everything is organized in her crate until she goes and starts playing with all them toys and drags stuff everywhere.
Welcome to a toddler.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, though.
You just got to teach her to pick her toys up and put them away.
Well, we're going to put her in school. We're going to send her to a obedience school. We're going to take her and do a 6-week course with her. So,
I'm telling you what, she can pull.
we'll have to hook her to the sled and see how well she pulls.
I'll tell you what, She stands up on her hind legs and keeps going. And all she's doing is heading for the house.
Well, she likes where she's at.
But, sounds like we got a new mascot. You taking her tomorrow?
No.
No.
Gotta let her calm down a little bit.
That's why I want a small to medium. That's why I want a small to medium dog. That way, I'm getting too old to overpower a full size dog.
I'm too old. Yeah, they're
Well, I've
younger than
always
us.
wanted to get a shepherd, and I could never find what I was looking for. And this one just, my daughter tagged me in it. Sandy was at work, and it was like, yeah, I'm going to get this dog.
The only thing I love shepherds, beautiful dogs, everything. The only thing I don't like about is they shed so much.
Yep, you got to keep them groomed.
Yeah.
Got to keep them groomed.
And she isn't a short hair either. I think she's long hair.
Yeah.
Keep them groomed, and ain't no different than keeping Sandy groomed and sending her to the hair salon and blah, blah, blah. And, they're high maintenance.
High maintenance.
Got to take her, get her nails did, and
Yeah.
curlers in her hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Morning, Mater.
Morning,
Oh,
baby.
I had to go get my morning starting fluid.
There you go. Don't forget about that smoke to help kick it in.
Second one.
Yeah. And who else? Oh, we got Mr. Briggs. He must be finishing up this morning. Morning, Scott.
Is it morning?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
getting there.
Yeah. That's what I was going to ask.
Yes, Bocce, I did. They're both my little babies.
Oh, I was expecting Mark to hit the floor.
Nah,
You was just waiting on that, wasn't you?
she gets.
Oh,
treated
there's no frying pan close by.
Nope.
Nah. I'd feel bad for him if I ever did that.
Oh,
You would too.
nah.
He'd be like, "Where'd that come from?
What was that for?
What'd I do?"
Go get the sticks, Andy. Just point it at him.
No. I wound up going and getting a new, what I consider a new toy yesterday.
We got a new puppy.
No, I said new toy.
What'd
It's a
you do?
17 half-ton Dodge Ram.
There you go.
Yep. Yeah, something that been needing since my 97's been down, and just really haven't had the time to or the finances to get it fixed and everything. And problem is finding parts for that thing. As old as it is, like, find me a newer one. And this one happened to show up, and nice thing about it is it's in my school color, maroon.
Oh, Lordy. What the heck?
Sorry. I'm stuck in ads.
Morning, Sammy.
Yeah, my 96 Dodge is down, and dummy me agreed to let the guy that it broke down on drive my regular truck today.
Who was
What's wrong
that?
with yours?
It's either the master cylinder went bad or there's a broken brake line.
On the Redwood.
Oh, so you got a what, 4-speed?
It's an automatic.
Oh, okay.
Well, you better get fixed.
Gotta talk that guy into buying a truck.
That's how I was thinking too.
I know where there's one for sale.
I know where there's a 97 out there to be for sale.
Yeah, but
That's a long haul.
Do a little fixing on it. You can always drive it back next month.
Morning,
I know
Lord.
I know those things getting gas mileage. It'd be cheaper to have it shipped back.
Yeah.
Just find someone that's got a big rig and a trailer. I don't know anybody around that's got one of those.
I don't know anybody around that even monkeys with semis. Them people are nuts. I don't even monkey with them people.
Yeah, I know.
Especially somebody that has a drop deck.
Yeah.
Morning,
You know,
Lorna.
I really think that those people are idiots, you know. A truck driver, no, just no.
Oh, and by the way, Mark, we looked on that trailer at work. Cannot find a VIN number on it.
Okay, did you look at the frame on the left-hand side up there around that fifth wheel plate?
Well, me personally, I didn't, but my boss said he looked. He said he didn't see anything. I may crawl up underneath there and take a look.
Yeah,
But
right.
that trailer is over 20 years old.
Yeah, right where the pin comes down, where the fifth wheel hooks it.
Right.
Look above it. Clean that frame off, and generally right there on the side, on the very front of that trailer, there's going to be a small square tag on either the nose or the left or the right side next to that fifth wheel plate or by the dolly legs is generally where you will find an identification tag.
Right.
Unless somebody
Now, I've been telling my boss that what we need to do is spray paint, like what you said on there. He goes, no, I'm just going to get a sign made up and get it secured to it.
You could do that.
Could do that.
I think the spray paint, just get a can of spray paint and put on the side of it, you know, and everything. That'd actually be better.
Right. So what are you going to do? You're going to take that home and use it for storage?
Oh, no.
Oh,
I don't have, I mean, I've got the room for it, but the only problem is I got no way of getting it moved.
sure you do. Just find a local guy around your area and ask him to move it. Pay him $50 or something, and he'll move it for you.
Well,
See,
I know a
Ryder-
guy. I know a guy from Ohio's coming down here next month. Maybe I can get him to do it.
I'm not bringing a truck. I'm bringing a car.
But Ryder rents semis every day.
Yeah.
Do I have to have a CDL to get one of those?
Not for a short ride.
Not for farm use. No, but you find a local guy that's got a semi parked in his driveway. You stop and talk to him and ask him if he would move it for you. Probably $50-$100, you know, $50 or $100 bill.
Depends on how far.
Demand, and you're probably not going real far.
No. I mean, if it goes from my job and everything to my house, it's less than 2 miles.
Right. You'll find somebody locally there that'll hook to it and move it for you.
But I do know it's got a tag on it from some leasing company.
Okay.
So would that be? I don't even know if they're still in business. Like I said, that trailer's. My boss has had that thing. He said for almost 20 years.
Right.
So would that leasing company, if they're still around, would they have the information on the VIN and title?
You might be able to try to contact them, or you're gonna have to go over that trailer and find a number, a VIN somewhere
Right.
on that trailer, or whenever me and Ed get out there, we'll run over there and look at it. If you can
The
get
only I'm going to say the only thing is, when y'all are going to be down here, work's going to be closed. It's behind the gate.
Okay, but it's not going to be closed on Monday, is it?
No.
Okay. All I need is an address. I got a pretty good sense of finding stuff.
Oh, you going to put Sandy to work?
We might even make it there Friday.
Yeah, we might even make it there Friday.
I'll be at work Friday.
And Lorna,
Oh.
how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I seen your video that you was gonna quit YouTube. That's not the answer. Keep going, killing people with kindness, and let them eat it themselves.
Either that or
I
tell
talk-
them to take it and stick it with sun don't shine.
Exactly. You don't
I
give
did-
up, Lorna, because that's what people want. Keep going.
Yep.
Doing great.
If they're hating on you, you're doing good because they're jealous.
Exactly. Let it eat them up.
Yep.
Morning, Wayne.
Morning, Wayne.
Morning, Wayne.
I did talk to that one place we want to stop, and they said they'll be around.
Okay.
So
Sounds good.
Well, that'll be our first stop.
That'll be our first stop.
It better not be the last.
No, we got
Oh,
about we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 stops. And that
Sounds like a good vacation time.
Yeah. And that 6 stops should be in Alabama. If we
Sweet
got it
home?
mapped out right now. Huh?
Sweet Home, Sweet Home, Alabama.
Alabama.
Yeah.
Hey, Ed, do you want to go? What is it?
Airboat riding.
I want to go.
We thought when we got down in Louisiana, we would find a place to go airboat riding.
Oh, swamp boat.
Yeah,
Just for the heck of it.
that would be a blast.
6 stops in how many days? 7, 8, 9, 10, about 11 days.
Did you get your green beans done?
Nope, never. They never came through with them. That's what I said.
Did you go look at your boat trailer, Ken?
I want to pick it up today. Buying it sight unseen.
Where'd you buy it at?
North Canton.
Good price.
$22.
Oh man, you're gonna go broke on that. Morning, Crystal Lynn.
That's expensive.
That's why I'm buying it sight unseen.
Yep,
Yeah.
you can always fix it up.
I was telling Crystal that I found a 2011 Dodge Challenger I can get for right now. The bid's $35.
Hey, everything's fixable.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely one of those that you got to fix up. I mean, there's no sheet metal on it. There's no motor, no transmission, no front suspension, no rear suspension, but it does have front glass in it.
Right.
I stopped and looked at a box trailer.
A box trailer.
Yeah.
What are
It
you gonna do
was
with a box trailer?
12 foot.
12 foot for all my tractors.
Don't pay no more than $10 for it.
I wouldn't pay no more than probably $700 or $800 for this one. They're asking a lot more than that.
Yeah. But you know, I found them anywhere from 4 to 6. You get up to 18 footers for 7,800.
Yeah.
I've been looking, I don't know which way I'm going to go yet.
No,
I think you ought to just get a big stacker trailer and tow it with the semi. And
Nah.
Do it NASCAR style.
has living quarters in the front and the top row could be for the store the tractor's on down below, you know.
No,
Ed, quit trying to give him ideas.
that won't be until I go to the big smoker tractor. Then I'll need one like that.
Yeah.
When the old lady kicks me out and I'm broke and
Or the big
everything.
smoker,
Then you ain't
or
gonna
the-
be able to afford it.
or the big smoker semi.
Well, yeah, thought about that too. I'm really,
You can just
really
keep
wanting to
thinking.
do I'm really thinking that I'm going to need a 4-wheel drive pulling truck with a Keith Black Hemi in it. I'm really thinking about one of them or the 2-wheel drive class.
I like the 2-wheel drive class myself.
Yeah. Morning, Mudster. Yeah, I'm wanting to build something pretty good size. It's just a thought, but the wife keeps snapping my collar on me.
Take it
Well,
to first.
if there was some place to pull them, I'd love to do a mini modified.
Well, there always is a place. All we got to do is build a sled.
You had me when you said Keith Black.
Huh?
So you had me when you said Keith Black.
I love them motors right there. They're awesome.
Ain't nothing wrong with the Hemi.
Nope, I got a Hemi in my pickup.
Well, I got one in mine.
Yeah.
I don't.
I see all they are is a gas hog.
No, not really, not ours.
Honestly, no. Mark's is good in gas.
I'm getting 21 mile to a gallon in town with a 5.7 Hemi.
And what year is yours?
14.
See, I got a 17, so I'll probably be getting about the same.
Right.
But actually, I got to take it back and get work done on it because last night when we went to go get Chris after the football game, found out I got a headlight out. So luckily for me, the salesman is someone I know personally, and sent him a message. He said, "I'll be at work at 9 o'clock. Bring it in. We'll get it fixed."
Yeah, where do you go to put a headlight in it? My 14 is a real pain. You got to pull the whole grill, the whole headlight assembly bucket. It all comes out. Then you have to turn it upside down and take flaps off the inside of the headlight, a door. You take all them bolts out, and then that separates, and then you can get to the bulb.
Wow.
Turn signal's the same way.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mark. Next time you need a headlight, bring it to me. I'll do that. You come to my shop and fix the horn on our Crown Vic that I'm working on.
No.
Took 3.5 hours to get the airbag out of the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Why so short a time?
Because somebody was in it once before, and I could get 3 of the latches to disengage. The 4th one, after we finally got it off, after opening the hole just a little bit that you're supposed to put the thing through to pop it, turns out that the tab that locks it in was bent and twisted because you can see right where they chattered on it. It looks like they beat it with a hammer.
Oh, Mark
instead
worked on it before.
And instead of straightening it back out before they put it in, they just jammed it back down in.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Love city mechanics.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I've spent a day and a half working on this horn.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a mess.
You're saying you could change the steering column quicker.
Probably.
Basically, yeah. I'm down to tracing wires now because I've tested from the horn button itself up in the steering column behind the airbag, through the clock spring, down the steering column, and there has to be a broken wire someplace between the clock spring and the fuse box. But somebody else must have had. We're assuming that this is the problem that they had before, because when I started testing, I started at the relay, made sure all that had powers and grounds and all that there.
At the firewall.
Well, yeah, it's out on the fender well, somebody has taken a test light and jammed it down in the fuse, and now the fuse is not making contact. I pulled the fuse, and when I put the fuse back in, I lost power at the relay.
Oh boy.
I was gonna say
So-
after all that, it's probably just the fuse.
No, the
Right.
fuse is good. It's definitely a bad wire because I rang out from the relay to the inside of the car at the horn button, and I'm not getting continuity through the wire. So I gotta figure out where it's missing its. And this is the police pursuit package, so there's wires adapted into it from the factory. I mean, they're but where the next thing I need to test is there's a splice, and it's up under the steering column. It's above the steering column, but it's where it comes from the firewall up into the car. Then it goes over the steering column, and then the splice is right there somewhere. It goes to the horn and to another module. So, yeah.
You might want to look since it's the police pursuit.
Mhm.
They have a split wire that went to the siren.
Yep.
To activate that horn.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I got to find where if they tapped into that, but all that's all taped up and everything else, and trying to get my head and my body down in underneath that steering column. It's not pretty.
Just take the seat out.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Take the seat out.
Now, I
If
was
you
gonna
see
say, just get a 50 cal and a big old container of Tannerite. That'll fix the whole thing.
if you've seen the seat bolts on this thing, I thought about it, but if you've seen the seat bolts on this thing, I don't want to touch them. They'll probably snap off if I try to take them out.
That rusty?
Yeah.
And you just weld them back in place.
This is an old city police car, and it's a 2011. And the security supervisor bought it without even bringing it to the shop to put up on the rack or look at it or anything else. And yeah.
Well, just get that Mexican speed wrench. It'll come loose when it's liquid.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Can't be tight if it's liquid.
Yeah, a whole bunch of other stuff might go too.
So that's extra benefit.
Yeah, but anyway, if they would have tapped them lights, siren, whatever, did you look at the wiring harness that goes under that seat?
I didn't get to it because I had a couple other things I had to work on yesterday too. And I spent so much time getting the steering collar or the airbag out of the steering wheel. I had to, move on.
Do you have a power probe?
I don't have a power probe, but I have a meter that one of the electricians gave me that's like power probe. It's powered. So I can, they let me use it yesterday. I'll get it back off on Monday.
All right, Lucky, thanks for stopping by. But
See you,
yeah,
Lucky.
that's what I like about that power probe that I have. I can power stuff up, and if there's a short or anything like that, it's going to burn that wire, and you're going to find it quick.
That's what I don't want.
Well, that's makes your life a lot easier.
Yeah.
I mean, you just do it, and you hit it with the power probe until you smell it. Then you look for that coating. Just take the power back off of it.
Every inch of this thing is either covered in wire loom or electrical tape.
Wow.
Just leave the power
job.
hang on longer.
I gotta. Well, it scared me. I was underneath that dash looking around, and they've tapped into the brake light wires. They've tapped into a couple other wires. Out under the hood, there's wires that are just terminated. You can tell that they're, for something. But when they took all the police stuff off of it, they just terminated the wires and wrapped black tape around them and tucked them back down in.
Okay. So
Yeah.
why don't you just take your easy way out and find the 2 wires at the horn, run it to a little push button, and put it on the damn dash.
I told him, I said, I told him, I said, if this thing takes me much longer, I'm getting one of the little push button horns, and I'm
Yeah.
screwing it right into the airbag, right on the center of the horn, right on the center of the steering column.
Yeah.
I said, well, you can't do that. You can't screw into the airbag. I said, watch me.
Exactly.
I'll tape that. I'll zip tie that sucker up on the button, so it's like a nitrous button on a race car.
There you go. Horn's a horn.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
All you gotta do is
something
work.
old.
I'll sell you one, Ed. We carry them.
Well, I know you will.
Mm.
And I had Thursday, had another really nice experience with a salesperson.
Oh Lord.
They the one company, the one place we used to buy like brake clean and all that kind of stuff for, and I know it's been over 10 years that they quit having outside salespeople. And I know for a fact because they emailed me and called me and told me that they didn't have outside salespeople. Well, apparently they brought them back because a lot of people got pissed off. And this person emailed me earlier in the week, wanted to know if they could give me a call or stop by or give me a call. I said, well, if you're going to stop by, that's fine. If you're going to call me, I'm not interested because I'm not buying sight unseen, blah, blah, blah. Well, this person showed up at my shop Thursday with an attitude and told me straight up that they have never quit having outside salespeople. They may have had a lapse in our outside salespeople, but they have always had outside salespeople. There's never been nobody that's not been an outside salesperson. I said, give me a minute. I went in, searched my email, brought it up, showed them. I said, right there. I said, that's the email that your company sent me. And, they said they no longer have outside salespeople. I said, so you don't have your story straight. I said, I don't know how long you've worked for them. I said, but, I said, 10 years ago, they quit. I said, and if they brought them back, they never contacted me that they had an outside salesperson. I said, so there you go. And they're like, well, we're back, anyway, we're back, we got outside salespeople. I said, that's fine. And this is a woman. She tried to hand me a couple catalogs. I said, no, you can keep your catalogs. I said, matter of fact, I said, don't even bother stopping back by. I said, because for one, you come in here with an attitude. I said, and two, I'm not going to buy your expensive, useless products anymore anyways. And she just kind of stood there and looked at me. I said, bye. I got to get back to work, and turned around and went back to working on that car. She left the catalogs laying on my workbench as she was leaving. I picked them up and threw them in the trash.
Now, why would you have to have an attitude? She's just trying to do her job.
Because I told her if in the email, because they sent me an email, if it was a phone call, don't bother wasting your time. I'm not interested. If you're going to stop by, that's fine. Just let me know when. And she showed up out of the blue while I'm working on this car, and I'm all twisted up in there, and she wants me to come out and talk to her.
Yeah. See, I got my secretary here. She scans everything, and if somebody calls me, she's just like, he don't have time for this. What do you want?
Well, that's the bad part about being in the summertime. I got the garage doors open so they can walk right in. Wintertime,
Right.
there's a sign on the door that says employee entrance only, and usually they go up front, and she knows which salespeople I want to talk to and which ones I don't. And so they usually just leave stuff, And then, Tuesday I had the I can't remember which parts place salesperson stopped by at 25 after 3. He's like, well, I just need to talk to you for just a minute. I'm like, dude, I'm walking out the door.
Right.
I'm gone.
Yep.
You know, they won't pay me overtime to stand here and talk to you.
Right.
Well, I'll stop back in a couple of days. I'm like, whatever.
Hey, Zombie Mowers, good to see you.
Hey, zombie. That's not true, Bocce, because more than likely she would have probably brought me Starbucks. That would have pissed me off because that's not coffee.
No, that's expensive coffee.
It's lighter
It's
fluid.
nasty.
That's expensive mud.
Sandy's got to go online and find us that coffee and order it so we can try it.
Yeah.
Which
That
one?
Which
rifle,
one?
the rifle or something like
Black
that.
Rifle?
Yeah.
Some of it's good, some of it's not.
Right.
Bocce says it's good.
A friend of
Sean
mine,
says it's
a friend of mine at work, he has a subscription to it where they they send him, samples every month of all their different brands and stuff like that. And he's brought me in a few different ones. I can't remember what the names of them are now. There's a couple they're actually like a light roast, but it tastes just like Maxwell House Master Blend.
Right.
I still want to find someone that's tried that Civet coffee.
Sandy, I sent you a link.
I know, Bocce. I got it on my phone.
That Civet coffee, that's supposed to be the most expensive in the world.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that the ones that the cat? Is that the stuff that the cats eat? Yeah.
Yep. It's like I don't know. I don't know if I want to try something that's going through the digestive tract of a cat.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a coffee. There's a coffee bean out there that there's a certain cat that they eat it, and people go out. They look for the once
Scat.
it comes out, yeah, and they clean it, roast it, and it's coffee. Because for some reason, the digestive tract of that particular cat changes the way the coffee bean itself is.
No. No.
And hey, and believe it or not, have you ever seen the movie Bucket List?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, they talk about it in the movie.
Yeah.
Crystal says if you bring that in, you're the only one going to be drinking it. This is
I-
You'd have to throw away the coffee pot afterwards. It
You
probably
really
contaminate the coffee pot.
Now
I-
they're
I-
supposed to have it sterilized.
Well, I seen a thing of it on the History Channel, the history of coffee or something like that.
Right.
And what it is when the cats eat the beans, they digest the shell. That's where they get their nutrients at, and it does something to the casing of the bean that starts breaking it down. And they said it's perfectly fine to drink. There's no diseases or anything like that in it. But yeah, it's just it's like eating liver, Sorry,
Yeah, we're sitting here waiting to see if we got to do an airport run this morning. Because Kaylee and them's in Florida and they're going to fly back this morning, but they weren't supposed to fly back till Monday.
Why is she coming back early?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's probably what makes it good, Junkyard. It's
Yeah.
like shite.
I don't know, Junkyard. Knowing that, I wouldn't even want to try it.
I would quit drinking coffee
I think
altogether.
so.
I'd have to find something else. Oh,
Bocce said she'll be first up in line for it.
I think you need to
Need to what?
turn the heat on.
I'm
cold.
not turning the heat on, no.
Well, there's what's the plant down south that they substitute for coffee? I can't remember what the name of it is right now.
Cocoa?
No, chickweed or something like that. Chicory.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to taste like coffee. I tried that.
Well, I do have some chicory planted, but that's for deer.
Yeah. So, but, no, if I'm gonna do anything for a substitute, I'm gonna do the sassafras root. So
Yeah.
Sassafras.
I can't believe Ken ain't out deer hunting. It's first day of bow season.
and it's cool.
Yeah.
He's doing paperwork.
Oh, he's doing paperwork. Yeah.
Well, and now that Mama's limited him to how many he can get a year, you know.
Well, he's got a lot of empty space in the garage, so he can make himself an apartment out there.
Hey, there's an apartment upstairs.
Hey, Bocce, Mark said you were going to get a lifetime supply of that coffee.
Sassafras tea's good. It is freezing there, 57.
Well, then we ain't coming to Texas if it's only 57 degrees.
I got 49 here.
Hey, you see what I'm wearing, and I'm north of her.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. What I should pack: shorts or long pants if we're going south. I think I'm just going to stick with shorts.
It's only 52 here.
Yeah, it's only 52. You're 5 degrees warmer there.
I'm going to pack both.
Ken,
We're gonna
why
have a
ain't
lot of
why ain't you
luggage.
out in the tree stand? It's the first day of deer season.
Well,
For
'cause
bow.
I gotta go get that trailer at 10 o'clock. I got a wedding this afternoon.
Now wait a minute.
Excuses.
You can't let all that trump deer hunting.
I don't want to get it too early, then I won't be allowed to go gun season.
You won't be allowed?
No, if I'm all tagged out by gun season.
Oh. What are they allowing this year?
I don't know. I haven't looked.
Oh, how many?
That's
How
not
many?
what I asked. What is Kim allowing this year?
I think 3.
She's gonna let you take 3 this year?
I think because I need to cold pack some.
Ah, okay. 64 where Wayne is. I think Wayne's in Michigan.
Michigan.
Shoot, warmer up there than it is here.
Yeah, I think that's the high today, he's saying.
Oh,
I don't know what our high is.
70.
7.
I think ours is supposed to be like 91.
Oh, that'd be so nice.
80s, lower 90s. 50 degrees where Zombie is.
Well, Bocce, we're down to 2 weeks. And we'll be out of here. Well, less than 2 weeks. Today's Saturday.
Oh, anyway, where is Grease Monkey Garage?
I mean, Gas
How about
Monkey
with-
Garage.
Oh, yeah, Gas Monkey Garage.
That's up there in
Dallas.
Dallas.
Yeah,
How-
it's in Dallas.
How far is that from where you guys are at?
I'm like 28 miles from Dallas. So, I mean, it's okay. When you were up here, you made that delivery, you weren't that far from it. You were actually closer to Gas Monkey Garage than I am right now.
Right. Because I am actually trying to put that into my thing of going to Gas Monkey Garage.
Now, you talking about the actual garage, or you talking about the restaurant?
Both.
There's a restaurant also.
Yes.
Now, as far as where the garage is, I'm not exactly sure where it's at, but I know where the restaurant is. I've been wanting to go there.
Yes. And that is Sandy and I were speaking about that we was going to go to the restaurant and eat there. We're trying to get it all figured out.
Sounds like fun. I wouldn't mind going.
It used to be real close to the Reunion Tower.
Oh, okay.
No, it's north of Reunion Tower. It's up there where 35 and Loop 12 kind of merge, right up the Northwest Highway.
Grease Monkey Garage.
Yes.
The new Restaurant Row.
Yeah, we're trying to get it all planned out. Mainly our thing is food. We're on a food hunt. This is,
Something different.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sick of the same old thing.
I'll gain 60 pounds by the time I get back home.
Yeah, but you won't be that hungry because you'll be just sitting there riding.
Yeah, we'll be doing some traveling.
Well, I know for me, I've been wanting to go back down by Fredericksburg because there's a little place called Alamo Springs Cafe, and every year they do there's a magazine that they do a best burgers in Texas, and this place was rated #1 burger in Texas. And I mean, it's a little small hole in the wall place, and my God, I mean, their burgers are about that big around.
We had fish last night. And I'll tell you what, we should have only ordered one fish dinner because the two of us ate the one fish dinner and we still have a whole nother dinner left over. And it was really good fish from down there at Class 57.
Michigan Gander. Mitchy Gander.
Morning, Mitchie Gander.
Now I know we got to play. Now we're going. The ministry and church and everything. We're going to Glen Rose on the 17th. Because it's a play they've been doing for 35 years called The Promise, and it's about the promise that God gave us about Christ.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a place down there called Loco Coyote. It's a local biker hangout and everything. But from what I understand, they've got their burgers are about this big around, about that tall.
Wow. So, Ed, did you ever open your carburetor up on the alcohol?
Not yet. Well, before I put it on, I opened it up, cleaned everything out good, and polished everything
Did you
up.
have any white like granite in the bowl
Yeah.
and at the jet?
Yeah.
Okay, I opened mine up and went to the jet, and yeah, it's got that granite stuff up inside of the emulsion tube and stuff. So I'm thinking that might have been ailing me on that last run too. Morning, Willie. But I want to retune everything, and I'm thinking I'm going to put a new jet in it this morning before we go pulling tomorrow.
Yeah, I was planning on pulling the bowl off mine and cleaning it all out, cleaning the fuel system all out, flushing it out good.
Right.
But right before I put that carburetor on, I had totally cleaned it, ultrasonic it, went through all the orifices, all the jets, and cleaned it all out good.
I just hope tomorrow I don't take another bad ride again.
I'd rather have a bad ride than no ride.
I think I'd take a no ride instead of a bad ride because that was not a fun time.
You get whiplash again.
Oh my gosh. That was some serious driving.
Get some better shocks in the rear end on that tractor.
Well, the chassis new, everything is, I don't know if it's aligned properly, but I'm going to put a stringer to it today before I go back out tomorrow with it.
See how the toe and everything is on it?
Yep.
Quit blaming the tractor. The driver is just rusty.
It could be too. It could be the driver.
Could be operator
Hey,
error.
I like that run. It was cool watching the guy. It looked like some drunk driver on the tractor going.
Yeah, it
It was
did.
fun.
No, it
Looked
wasn't
like you
fun.
had drank a 12-pack of beer and someone dared you to do something. You said, "Hold my beer."
Once that sled hit the back of that tractor, the side of it, I was like, oh, Lordy, here we go. This isn't going to be good. All I could see was Ken rolling over. I was like, I'm gone. I ain't driving this thing.
If
And
I
you have me on it.
It was good entertainment.
if it won't run on the carburetor that's on it now, I'm gonna put it back on gas for the rest of the year.
Right.
Figure it out over the winter.
But that's got the stock pistons and everything in it. But I ran stock pistons in my old one,
Right.
And I didn't have any issue. You're gonna have to keep tweaking the fuel air mixture to get it to. But then again, with this weather, it's not helping either because of the hot and cold and trying to adjust for the cooler temperatures to run it.
Right.
Thank God I wasn't on it. I would have been done right after that turn.
Might have been in the DQ aisle.
Yeah, I might have been.
Sure, I was walking on that fine line of that.
Talking about a fine line. Did you watch that video I sent you? That truck, the diesel truck?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I sent you a video on a diesel truck pulling, and he started out really good, and then all of a sudden, a clamp or something underneath must have come loose. You could not see the crowd or the trailer or the sled behind him. It was blowing out the back, and it just smoked everything.
I'm surprised they didn't stop that guy. I seen that video.
Yeah.
If he didn't lose anything,
As long as nothing hits the ground, they can't DQ you. Smoke
Right.
don't count.
and with
The operator of the sled couldn't see nothing.
But obviously, the last pull that me and Ed just went to, the operator of the sled couldn't see nothing there either because he damn sure didn't help me. No.
And you couldn't even see the sled from that diesel.
Yeah.
I know we had a couple dust storms a couple years back that he couldn't see anything either.
Hey, did you notice that down there at that last pull, Smith's diesel was down there? He sold that diesel.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's getting out of it or what.
Well,
I think
that's
he
what
got three of them.
that's what I asked Bo, and Bo said he is just downsizing. They had like 3 or 4 diesels and everything. He kept one of them, and then
If he would have got hold of me, I would have bought that tractor.
even with the green sheet metal.
Even with the green sheet metal, I would have bought that tractor.
Yeah.
That tractor has a lot of potential that they have not brought out of that tractor yet, but I don't think they have the knowledge to do so.
Or the money.
We don't have the
I don't have the money either, but the potential
Yeah,
is
but-
there.
Yeah,
Right, you just asked Sandy for it.
there's a
No,
different
I'm grounded.
there's a difference between having the knowledge and being able to work with the parts, and then not having the money and have to pay somebody to do the work.
It's all there. It's all there. It's a complete running motor. Everything
Yeah.
is there, but you need to know how to make it work.
Right. But I'm saying that's the whole thing. If you don't have the, if they don't have the knowledge, the best of everything doesn't make a difference.
Mm-mm.
It says a diesel tractor.
Because I run junk.
I run total junk.
Yeah.
I don't even have a tractor.
Yeah, you do. It's that purple one.
What?
You got that purple one.
Yeah.
Not until he gets it straightened out.
Well, hopefully it'll be straightened out tomorrow. When we run it tomorrow, we'll see what it does.
If you put more weight on the front, you might go straight down the lane.
I understand that, but that left-hand turn has nothing to do with the weight on the front.
But the track was slow.
Yes, I understand that too, but right out of the gate, before the tires
might-
even hooked up,
You might have been on that slope.
but
They may not have had you in the tracks. They may have had it over a little bit,
mm-hmm.
and you had one good bite and one not good.
Right.
Right.
When we get back on the normal track, I mean, it's pretty much flat if
Yep.
it's dry.
We'll find out tomorrow.
Yep.
Still waiting to see the second coat dry. Bocce, you're right. I do need to do another paint drying video. I ran a Craftsman that outside under the tire. Faded paint. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Willie. I've ran a lot of old tractors that look really nasty, but you know what? I didn't care about that paint. I cared about what was under the hood.
Yep.
You know, I'm thinking about maybe getting some of the old pictures out and putting them on a disc
Mhm.
and
My-
doing a
My
sideshow
first tractor
from years ago.
that Sandy bought me, and I laughed and I said, "There ain't no way in heck I'm getting into this lawnmower pulling."
Oh my gosh, that
And-
tractor.
The tractor literally, where the gear shift is, had a tree growing up between the frame, and the tree had to be cut to get the tractor out of there. And I looked at her. I said, "What in the hell do you want me to do with this thing?" And then from there on, 20 years later, 20 plus years, whatever it's been,
And how many tractors
we're
have
up
we
to
bought?
yeah, we're up to where we're at now, and it still ain't worth a hoot, but we're here.
At least we don't got 4 other tractors to build at the same time for all the little kids when they were
Yeah.
little.
That was a good time, though. I enjoyed building them for the kids.
Yeah, but I've been watching lawnmower drag racing videos,
Oh, Lordy.
running nitrous and
Yeah.
everything.
No way.
Actually, I've had an idea going through my brain all week.
Oh God.
Just one idea.
Yeah,
Scratching your butt.
I'm really considering taking one of these 25s and putting a turbocharger to it. I was looking at the turbochargers. Hell, they're only like $160.
Mhm.
And I was really thinking about maybe trying to entertain that thought and see if I can make it happen.
Hey, Mark, you ought to get that supercharger. I can get them cheaper than that.
Yeah,
Yeah, Bocce.
Put a blower on it.
It costs money.
yeah.
More money.
Yeah, the only drawback about the turbochargers on the carbureted motors is you got to figure out a way that you don't blow pressure back down into the fuel bowl.
Right. Yeah,
That's why-
wheels are spinning. I'm just
That's why I was trying to figure out a way to do a port injection with fuel injectors to turbocharge it.
right.
But you got to figure out, you have to get a timing system to fire the injectors,
Right.
because you could get injectors from like a 1 point something liter motor, little 4-cylinder, and they wouldn't be oversized, but you just got to figure out a way to fire them.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of a winter project. And but I'm going to finish the other one first, my other project. I'm going to finish that one up, get it done.
Something to keep Sandy entertained.
No,
That's what
No,
I'm trying to
knowing
lead.
her, like I say, knowing her, she'll probably tell you how to get it fixed.
yeah,
Hey, I used to help him build motors.
yeah, Mater. Don't think for a minute that this girl can't build a motor. She's not
Hey,
afraid to get her nails dirty.
Yeah, well, she knows how to do outboard carburetors.
That's right. And I'll tell you right now, I could sit there in that shop and watch her do a motor, and she could do it herself
A single
little-
cylinder.
with a little bit of guidance. And she could put together one heck of a motor. And it's something that she enjoyed doing. Something that we can go out and do together.
I might put a 14 together this winter.
She's wanting to build a 14, which I have one out there in the shop that she can build, a 14 or a 16.
And I'll video it.
Yes. Some of the new riding mowers have fuel injection.
Well, I know. Hopefully, it won't be that much longer, and I'll be tackling that 22 horse V twin.
Right.
So that's where I'm on the fence right now. Do I want to build another 25, or I want to do something with that diesel I got sitting in the garage.
Well, yeah, you're right, Wayne. Some of them are having that fuel injection with electric fuel pumps. Well, Ed, this is the main thing. What would you do with a diesel? Where are you going to go with it? What, you know, if you're just going to take your money and throw it to that, and it's not going to really benefit or anything, just throw your money over this way, and I'll figure out a good place to put it. But I got a
my
diesel
gosh.
sitting out there.
Yeah, we've never finished it.
Motor's all in it, motor mounts, made the motor mounts, everything for it and everything. It's all down in the tractor. Only thing I haven't done was fired the motor. But it's a diesel. They're easy to get fired.
Morning,
Morning, Grandpa.
Morning, Grandpa.
Morning, Grandpa.
So, I don't know. Right now, my main goal is focusing on getting this tractor ready to hook tomorrow and see how it does. I'm very curious on what's going on.
So where's the poll going to be at?
Bikers Memorial down in Hopedale.
You going to go live while doing it?
Not me.
Uh,
I was asking Sandy.
Oh,
the service is real sketchy there.
Is
Yeah.
it?
At least for my phone, it was.
I know, we'll have to see. Maybe I'll just go live like right when the bigger tractors come, not when the small tractors are pulling.
Yeah, and I'll definitely remember my tripod this time.
I'll remember the bottom piece of the camera so I can sit it on the tripod.
this little piece right here.
Yes.
Never
Put
seen
it
it.
in the bag right now. Put it in that bag,
You're pretty daggone bossy and demanding, this.
please.
Hey,
Thank
Mark,
you.
do what the boss says to do.
You
See, I
ain't
just-
shit. Boy.
I just need to go out and buy another cheap tripod and leave it in the truck.
Well, that's what I like about my toolboxes. That's where my tripod is. It's in one of the side boxes on the pickup.
We need a new camera before we go on vacation.
We need. You're really needy.
I need a small one like Ed's.
And don't forget lots of SD cards.
I don't have
Yeah.
the money that Ed does. Ed has all them luxury toys. I
Ed,
don't
you gotta
have
buy
that
us a
stuff.
camera.
My revenue is actually down on my YouTube channel. That's how I bought that camera.
Well, geez, our revenue's way down.
What's revenue? This actually pays you something?
Not this coming month. It doesn't look like.
We haven't got a check in 2 months,
3-4 months.
maybe 3 months.
What do you call $60? $60 ain't nothing. I can make that on an accident.
Yeah.
I'm
Excuse
still
me,
waiting
Mark,
on the
you
first
bought-
one.
You bought a toddler? Yeah, I did. You know what? I really wanted that toddler, and you know what? I really did get that toddler, and the wife has issues with her.
I don't
She's
have
jealous.
issues.
I think she's jealous
Oh
of
my
my
God.
toddler.
Oh,
So my
dear.
toddler's taking all her stuff from her.
No.
She's afraid that toddler's going to get to ride in the truck with you.
You can take her.
Yeah.
She was so wound this morning, I thought she was going to knock everything over, including her cage. She was going side to side with her toys and jumping. She wouldn't come out of the cage with them. She was doing it inside the cage.
Mhm.
And the doors are open. She was free to come out.
I leave the doors open on this big cage, and she goes in one side, out the other side. That's like her safe spot. And if she goes to go to sleep, she goes in there on her own, goes to sleep. And the wife tried to get in the cage to get a bowl and this and that, and the dog didn't like Sandy in her cage. Get out.
She wanted to play.
So how many nights has she spent in the bed?
Huh?
How many nights has she spent in the bed?
None. She goes to
Oh.
her bed.
She ain't getting in our bed. None of our dogs get
No.
in our bed. Roscoe's on at the end of the bed every night, and Shelby's either on my side or his side. Roscoe lays towards the doorway, and if he hears a noise, he's up and out the door.
I can be right back. I gotta get a refill.
Uh-oh.
I'm not whining about my toddler at all, Bocce. I like my German Shepherd. I've wanted one for a long time, and I got one. Pretty good dog. Listens pretty good as a puppy.
Ed, you're gonna have to send me a link for your camera. Is it pretty easy to work?
Oh, it's simple, super simple.
Okay.
It's all touch screen. Matter of fact, I just had it up the other day and redid a couple of settings on it to make it even easier to use.
So it's idiot proof for somebody like me that could run it.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you putting her in school at, Mark?
What was the name of the place that you found?
I forget.
I don't know. It's $400 and some for a 6 week course.
Down here in Carrollton on Andorra.
But then there's that canine place right here
Yeah, I
up
haven't
the
got
street
call
from
back.
me. I want to check with them too.
I could send you the name where Kevin took his dog. They were really good.
Really?
His dog's Hyper.
Guys haven't seen nothing till you see Maggie.
And now it listens.
No, Bocce. No, don't send it to Mark's Amazon. Because I'll make sure I don't open it. Just put it there. Watch when she's not. Oh, Lordy. 16 pounds. Ed, is it a Canon camera Wayne wants to know that you're using?
Yes, it's the Canon something 800. I'm trying to find it now.
Is it more than $12?
Maybe.
She's using up her budget too fast. I think she's only got about $12 left that she can use this month.
Oh, jeez.
Good thing
Well,
it's the end of the month then.
That's it. We're not leaving until next month, so
Yeah.
But then you're gonna have to show me how to work it and set it up.
that's no problem.
Canon EOS 800D.
No, it's the video camera. It's the Canon Vixia.
Vix. I've heard that one.
Canon Vixia HF R800 portable video camera.
Now,
Does it take pictures too?
Yes.
Okay.
now she wants to get this tripod that goes 27 feet in the air.
You're nuts.
Then she'll have to buy herself an operator to run it. Oh shit, that's gonna cost me a lot of money. I better shut up.
Also, just do a drone.
Hey, that'd be pretty cool.
That's my next thing. I want to get a
No,
drone.
no.
My luck, I'd crash it.
But anyway, we're gonna have to shut this thing down. It's almost my breakfast time. So I want to thank everybody for coming in.
And we'll be back at 7 o'clock tonight.
What? I actually thought I was gonna go fishing.
Well, you're back at 7, so you have to go fishing in between.
Oh boy. Okay. I guess
I-
we're going to do this again.
Sandy, I
That's all
sent
right.
you the link.
Thank you, Ed.
That's all right. On Wednesday, I found out my mother has pancreas cancer,
Oh, Lordy.
Oh, jeez.
and it spread to her liver,
Oh, Lordy.
and she's refusing treatment, which I don't really blame her because she ain't gonna make it another 6 months with that.
Right. Yep.
2021 sucks.
Yeah, it's not a good thing. Not a good thing. But, all right, everybody. We're going to shut it down, and we'll see you all later this evening, I reckon. And I got a couple tractors to work on today to get ready for tomorrow. And we'll see you all later on. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate everybody. Have a good day.
See you
See
later.
y'all. Thanks.